My name's ANES, also known as Noor, and I won the Rome One Piece Regional. So it was a 1,024 player regional, which consisted of 10 rounds of Swiss in day one, and then a top 32 top cut, which I played 5 rounds. And the deck I played was Marco. I played 10 rounds of Swiss, in which I went 8-2. With losses being to Vegapunk and an RP Luffy on the 9th round. Taking Marco was quite a good pick for me just because nobody really knew what it did and how to play around it. With me testing this deck and it being one of my favourite decks and the deck I've always wanted to take to a tournament, and it worked out really positively for me. This deck very much compromises of 2 packages, key cards being such as ACOS Rayleigh, with this ability to be able to minus and then pop something, 7-cost Newgate, which being the MVP and especially the strongest card against the best deck in the format at that time, which was Green Purple Luffy, and then Beckman as additional copies of 7-cost Whitebeard. And then we also have cards such as Josu, which let me bounce cards back, 5-cost Marco as a smaller body to be able to pop things, and then Sanji, which is one of the most strongest cards in the game and has almost broken the format with its ability to be able to play things from the top deck. So being able to play Rayleigh and Sanji in just one turn is just an insane thing to be able to do. And with Marco's ability to be able to do that almost effortlessly, makes this deck really strong. So with this, I was able to play some consistency cards such as Ivankov, which allows me to draw and there's a target for my opponent to deal with. Monet to help me get to those numbers to be able to pop opponent's boards, and then almost the key piece being the animal package. So being able to spawn these bodies which are able to do quite a lot of damage to my opponent and able to swarm the board really well, leads to my opponents having to deal with such a big board and not being prepared for my later stage where I'm able to play those big bodies and clear theirs. So we have cards like the Duck, which my opponents are forced to deal with, Richie, the GOAT, the greatest blocker, being able to be the target of the 3-cost Ivankov and the Chopper, and then of course the 1-cost event to be able to spawn everything. And then Atama's again to help me with the numbers. We've got Red Rocks to be able to deal with the Teach and Shanks matchup, and then the MVP of the tournament, Blue Dragon Seal Water, being able to pop Sanji Pudding on curve and being able to deal with opponent's boards quite effortlessly and regularly, as well as being targets for 5-cost Marco. Play a deck that you know you can have fun with and that is consistent, and I think that's what will give you way more wins, way more enjoyment than any meta deck that you would possibly play.